Hi.
If you were a kid around the 2014 or 2015, chances are you were completely unsupervised. You had a computer, a decent internet connection, and absolutely no sense of online danger. You could go anywhere, watch anything, and click everything. And the biggest site at the time? Well, it's YouTube. It's still the biggest site. People still upload here to make money. Like me. You were probably watching some stick figures beat each other to death, Pie Animation's FNAF videos, Vanal's Gaming and his chaotic Gmod crew, Miss Breeze and her Gmod skits.
For you actually, what does it mean when it says launch the train?
Or some random angry German kid killing Sonic.exe. Yeah, simpler times. But in the middle of all that chaos, there was one community that stood out. Not because it was the best. Oh, no. It was because it was weirdly popular. The Go Animate community. Now, if you somehow don't know what Go Animate is, well, first of all, congratulations on avoiding that rabbit hole, but let me explain. Go Animate was an online animation software where anybody could make videos using a drop and drag interface. No drawing skills, no animation knowledge, just pure creativity.
Where
And
babies
chaos.
come from.
Dude, what the fuck?
Show us porn in the class.
A whole lot of chaos. Oh boy, did people abuse it. For some reason, everybody decided to make Caillou Gets Grounded videos, like hundreds of them. Thousands. It was like a factory of grounded children. Seriously, look at this. Yeah, but oddly enough, from this strange cartoonish wasteland of grounded bald kids and robotic text-to-speech voices, something else emerged. The start of a new phase. My God, was this really what I was watching back then? This is Barney the dinosaur. The purple, overly friendly dinosaur who haunted children's TV screens starting in 1992. The show was supposed to teach kids about love, friendship, and the joys of learning through songs and dancing and games. But let's be honest here, even as a kid, there was something off about Barney. Look at him. Just look at those eyes. You cannot tell me you don't feel a little bit unsettled by that blank, unblinking stare. It's like he knows something you don't. It's like he's waiting for you to slip up. Still, despite the uncanny factor, Barney was iconic. He was everywhere. On lunchboxes, VHS tapes, even mall appearances where he'd awkwardly hug kids while sweating in a 40-pound costume. He was supposed to represent joy. But the internet saw something different. Thanks to my good old pal GDL3344, he managed to dig up something that I never watch. And apparently this is the first ever Barney error. It's called a Barney error, and it was made 12 years ago. Jesus Christ. 12 years ago is a long time. 2013. This video was made in 2013. That's absurd. Somebody back then wanted to make this video. The concept of a Barney error was really simple. You were doing something one day and then Barney comes up in your screen and says, you can't turn off this device or else I will get angry. And then video follows. The guy behind the screen turns off his computer. Barney comes up again and then says, no, you can't turn that off. I will get angry. He turns it off again. He gets angry. Blah, yada, yada. Yeah, the concept is really simple. And now that I look back at it, I don't know how the fuck it got popularized. But that was it. Barney just comes up in your screen and that's it. He destroys your computer and you're left with nothing but pure darkness. And that was the end of everything. So, why was it popular back then? Why did people make continuations of it? Well, I have one person in mind, and that's most of you probably don't remember, or maybe have never seen or heard of this guy before, but Ethan B0206 is basically the guy who created the Barney Error series, and that's how everybody else got their ideas and yada yada. Well, for the sake of this video, let's just call him Ethan for now. Ethan created his channel back in April of 2013. His first ever video, I've Been Fooled.
I've been fooled! Darn you! I'm gonna lick your life!
And nowadays, he's not as known as some other YouTubers from that era, but surprisingly he still has a couple of loyal audience, and yes, he still posts his video to this day. Ethan has a thing for anything with cheesy cartoon movements, exaggerated sound effects, and over-the-top reactions. He claims he's trying to avoid being pure cringe, but honestly, the internet has its own ideas about it. He dreams about being the most independent YouTuber possible, editing all his own content, doing everything solo, and he proudly calls himself the most nostalgic person about his own childhood. Thankfully, thanks to a created playlist of his uploads, you can witness exactly how Ethan built his Barney Error saga from the ground up.
Barney Error
was killed by Ethan B0206 as our channel.
Told me to get free ice cream.
No turning it off, thank you.
Oh, okay. Just
What the f is wrong with you?
Whoa, 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 hey, watch that mouth.
I don't care.
That was too pathetic. You didn't even scare me.
What happened? Let's slow it down and take a closer look. In the first Barney video, Ethan starts off by trying to play Gary's mod. Everything's normal until his screen turns blue. And then Barney appears with a bomb, with a timer ticking at the bottom. There is a womanly voice that tells him,
just an advice.
what?
Don't ever turn off your MacBook
Well,
Air.
yeah, because of
Repeat.
the bomb.
Don't ever turn off
okay,
your MacBook
okay,
Air.
lady, please.
Ethan quickly realizes he can't really do anything, so naturally, he turns off his computer. And surprise, surprise, Barney isn't really happy about that.
I see that you have turned off your MacBook Air.
How does he know?
The timer down to 23 hours.
Now, here's where it gets interesting. Ethan, in his infinite wisdom, decides to use the most galaxy brain strategy imaginable. He tries to block the screen. Yeah, you heard me. He physically blocks the screen digitally. And this pisses off Barney and then reduces the time. Don't ask how that works. I don't know how that works. After he blocks the screen, he turns it off. It comes back up. Barney's more mad. He turns it off again. And then... Come on, dude. Man, really? Really? That is the most... That is so f***ing stupid. Jesus Christ. Anyways, after the jump scare, the timer's down to 3 minutes, and Ethan's brilliant next move is to punch the screen because obviously violence solves the digital errors. and it somehow works in a way, but not really, because Barney is now giving him like 30 seconds. Now he has to enter a code in order to deactivate this bomb. But Barney is so nice and gives him the code. Wow. Yeah, great job, Barney. You're so nice. Ethan enters the code, but of course Barney changes it at the last seconds, but because apparently even viruses can cheat now. Ethan fails and all hope seems lost until...
No, 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 no.
Yeah, that's right. Die, Barney error.
Yes. A knife. A knife drops down from the ceiling. Ethan uses it to kill Barney. And that's it. Really. You know what? That's just... Actually, you know what? That might be the most beautiful ending I've ever seen in my entire life, actually. 10 out of 10. Alright, so if I try and cover all of the parts, this video would be longer. The thing is that all the parts are basically the same thing. All you have to know is that Barney turns to like a devil, then still dies. Barney becomes evil, nightmare, and hell, and then creepypasta, and then gets shot to death. Barney comes back again for the 4th time. He has a nuke, and he has his 3 other amigos, and they all slowly die, and then he dies as well. By a gunshot again. Oh my god. In conclusion, Barney errors were, well, I guess they were something, to say the least. They're just weird. Not in a good or bad way, though. It's in the middle. I don't know how to feel about them now. I'm sure like younger me was intrigued by this matter, but I have nothing to say, you know. It's definitely something. There's still a whole bunch of Barney errors that are still being made, by the way. One being like, I don't know, like 10 hours ago or something like that. I don't remember. And yeah, they were definitely something of one of my childhoods. And I feel I feel grace with Barney's presence now that I reminisce the past. What do you think, my good old friend?
For once, I don't know how to feel having dug up this part of my that part of my life on the internet, watching those things. Like I'm gonna be for real. It's it's like I don't know. It's sort of niche.
Yeah, of course.
Like it's like this weird little niche that just popped up one day and got millions of kids to watch Barney be angry.
It's like a thread. It's like a small little thread that's like weak.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that, I guess.
Well, thank you for your opinions, my good friend, but it seems that we're gonna have to put you back now. Goodbye.
Wait a minute.
Alright, now that he's out, this is where the video ends, right? Alright, finally.